Good morning, everybody. How we doing today? It is March 3rd. It's Tuesday. Tuesday, no news day. So Tuesday, no news day. And we are here at Kingdom Trades Live. I look dark. Oh well. I think yesterday, I must have been off the Pro mode because I think I adjusted my settings a little bit too much. Now I look really dark. But we'll have a dark stream today. Dark stream. I could bring this up. Make it lighter. Make it lighter. All right. And we are trading NQ live futures trading today. And we're going to take it easy, man. Try to say it every day. We're going to take it easy. We're going to relax. We're going to wait for the trades to come to us. We're going to take only our best setups today. We are so close to getting some payouts right now. And why push it? Why press it? It'll come. Let it come. It looks like we had a big move down since the close yesterday. Let's go here. Let's go look at SPX. Big move down since the close yesterday. Been doing nothing but coming straight down. A little bit of a reversal trend here, a little uptrend here. Still not breaking this true trend. This looks like a continuation, just a little higher or lower high. Just another little lower high. High, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Oh, wait, no, we got a higher high here. Okay. And then a higher low, maybe, possibly. We're not quite there yet. This candle still needs to not dump down on us. So we might be seeing a little bit of a reverse in the trend here. A little bit of a push up. Or it might just tank back down on us. And we'll just say, okay, let's just wait. Let's just see. So we could be reversing long here. Got my SPX ready to go. We know we're going to be dropping down. Way down over here. Way down over here. Alright. And then let me add on add my little box from yesterday. Oh yeah, we're way up here. That's right, that's right. Nice sell signal right there. Perfect cross sell signal. What is the range on that? 22 points. I take it. We're gonna take it short here. Little live trade here. There's our 10 points right off the bat. Right on. Nice way to start. One win. See if it pops back up. Takes us out. There we go. All right, one win. $40 in the bank. That was an A++ cross. A++ cross. Could wait for the retest and continuation, but that will put us back into the range. That was an A++ cross that broke a blue candle. So we could wait for the retest. This thing could just continue, and I'm not going to concern about it. But that was one of the better A++ setups I've seen on the 1 minute in a while, and we are downtrending, so we're going to go ahead and just take those whenever they come. All right. See if it comes up, gets a nice little retest and push, or if it's going to just continue right back up. All right, where am I at? Gotta make sure I mark out this little box for myself. Lock that in. Get rid of this. Move back over here. Nobody can see this house. Nobody can see this house. Right on. And now this is going to be a A++. That was A++ cross there. Nice purple. Breaking the range. Coming up and retesting the range right now. So you could do an advanced read. sell here, right here at this cross. It's a little crossing candle. But as you can see, this is right in the middle of all this range. So it's like pulling us back into range. So I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of it. It pulling us right back into the middle of the range. It could just be a little wick down. But we did break these blues. Broke the lower end of the range on that purple candle, came back up, started to flip, took that 10 point off that A++ range break at the same time. On the 1 minute. The 5 minute still showing. Well, it really is kind of just a range in the 5 minute too, but it's still downtrending. Just overall trend's just down. You know, like we saw in that 15 minute, overall trend's just down. We made a little bit of a swing high, starting to push back down. That was good, man. That was good. Nice little quick scalp there. A little bit too much risk. That 22 points, I probably could have done that with 1 micro rather than risking the 3 on that 20 point. It was a 20 point. Oh, look, now we got the blue cross up, switching out over to the other side. This one's even bigger though. This one's even bigger. 27 points risk. That cross is already being rejected. We're already rejecting that top side on the range, so we didn't even break the range, so we're still in the middle of the range, so I'm not going with that. Unless this thing has a firm break up above the range. And really this purple candle, this is a 2 minute purple that I have marked out here. Really I want to see it get above that. Make a new high before we start looking for the longs on this big downtrend. This is swing high, lower swing high, lower high. And so I really want to see one of those lower highs get broken before we take that long. Yeah, that was a very, very bearish blue candle. Very bearish blue candle. What time is it? 6:16. Again, it's No News Tuesday. Let's go ahead and pull up the Tuesday No News Day. Here's our calendar. We got a whole bunch of nothing. Some FOMC members speaking. Earnings calendar here. Anything happening today? AutoZone, Target, Best Buy. All these are low news. Companies doing their earnings today. Yeah, look, I really haven't even looked at this too much. Anybody give me money? They don't give me money. Some dividends. Nothing on my watch. Nothing on my watch. My options have been killing me lately. Master calendar. Oh, this has it all. That's cool. Gotta play with this more. Earnings, dividends. Nice. All right. Now we're just wicking back and forth, just keeping that range going. We got a little bit of room to the downside. Nice little 50-point move to the gold box. About a 30-point move from the bottom of the range to the 2-minute cross. See, it didn't even actually give me the buy signal because it pushed back so violently that the cross didn't fully form on those EMAs. That was a good no-take there. That was a good no-take there. Oh. Come here, Chewy. Come say hi. Now it's going. That's nice. Let's see if it can come up and test these the 520s. Got to get all the way up above those 520s. Then we got room to the 550 range, 545. Five minutes about to cross. A nice little break above with the 5-minute cross, pushing up towards that 2-minute mark. Got 13 points up. Got all my EMAs pointing up. Other than the 5 minutes about to cross in the upward. Do. We broke the top of the range, retesting, starting to push higher. Do a quick one here. Right below the breaking candle. Alright, it's already looking bad. Coming back down to the range. Like one tick away from my stop. Luke, 5 minutes still pushing. 5 minutes still pushing. I'm gonna go break even here. No sense in losing money on this. There we go. That came really close to stopping me out. Now we're hitting the top of that purple. See if this thing can just continue here. And then we got room all the way up to 45. Take another 10 points off. Let the thing run. Trailing it by, it was 20 points from the highs there. About 34 to 14, yeah, about 20 points from the high there. So once run back 20 points, it can stop me out. Hopefully it doesn't. Nice move here. We're breaking that range on the 5 minute. Go to the bottom of the candle. Take a few more points off. Now we're hitting that 45 mark. I want to go ahead and take all the way off to, we'll go to 35. We'll just trail count by candle. Let's see where this candle closes. All right, that's good. 2 wins, baby. 2 wins. I should have trailed that up. I wanted to go up to 35. Should have taken another 10 points off. That'd been another 20 bucks, but that's okay. All right, so we got a nice clean break on that purple there. I don't put text on it, just delete it. There we go. So we got a 5 minute purple all the way up here, right by this 5 minute level, 590s. Everything's uptrending now. That was a good break and retest. So we got 3/3/26. We're in pre-market here. It's 9:25. We're not going to take another trade until market's live, and then I need to cut my size. But we did this break A++, break and retest at 911. 0911. Break and retest range with A++ purple. And then we did another break at 918. 918. 7 minutes between my trades. Range break. Break and retest. Yeah, I don't like this. I'm gonna switch this back over because it's not showing my commissions. There we go. So I'm up $88 minus commissions. Almost right up to that 45 mark too. See that? Almost right up. Went up to 43. Now we're just gonna sit and wait for the open. Early makes look like another higher low on the 15 minute too. So now we did have a high, a lower high, a lower high, a lower high, and then a higher high, high or low. So now we'll see if this range continues. But it doesn't have to. As always, our lovely music is brought to us by my wonderful wife, Lindsay Griffith, through Life Place Churches, LPC Merced worship team. You can find them in my comment section and or in my description, and if you just type in LPC Merced at LPC Merced. The open right here. Very resistant for that move up. There's your open gap in SPX. Nice move up. Right up to sauce box. There's lots of room up from that overnight session too. So all right, took out this 5-minute cross here. 5-minute purple. Don't have another one till all the way up here. Two minutes. A couple 2-minute ones.
I'm an artistic masterpiece. There's not another one like me in the whole wide world. I am unique. I'm a one of a kind, which makes me priceless.
Those are those swing highs. Those are those other swing highs. So those are going to be not only points of contention, but points for it to gravitate to. So the 5-minute failed to break that cross. Failed to break that 5-minute cross so far. Still has another minute and a half left on it. Still has another minute and a half left. ATR is looking at 28 points right now. Really big rejection off that 5-minute cross. Big push down. Yeah, how big this? Yeah, it's a cross, but it's an 80 point cross. A plus plus there. Right up to another 5-minute. So we range these 5 minutes right here. It doesn't get more perfect than that. Look at that 5-minute cross. Rejection. Right down to the 5-minute cross. Boom, boom. If I get a retest rejection off that, that's only a 20 point risk trade. So if this starts to push down off that, maybe. Break the top, and yeah, we're done with that. I'm not gonna do it. Almost hit the button. Now we broke that bearish move. I'm gonna take it long here. I already don't like how it's moving. That was pretty much a flat trade. I just cut it. I just cut that trade. It's showing me as a little bit of a profit with that. I'm just cutting it. It's a good cross, good buy signal. I just don't like. It's too high volume for me to be doing this. It was an A plus plus setup. A plus plus setup, but it really formed a range because and I entered whenever it had a clean break on that purple, and I was like, okay, yeah, failed bearish move, pushing back up. Not a bad entry, I'd say, with it being the A plus plus. I'd say it's A plus. I mean that's a pretty late. It is in the middle. I'd say it's A plus plus. A plus plus setup. I could wait for the close. Pretty tight orb. It's about 100 points right now. 150 points. Oh, why my SPX no longer wants to have an orb. Every time I log on, my orb's gone on my SPX. See, this is a cross, but the cross happened after the handle. Form in a range. 5 minutes till orb's complete. What's up, Akira? We're already doing better than yesterday, man. 2 trades in, 2 wins. I cut one just a little bit past break even on the long. I just impulsively clicked the button, and it was going my way. But yeah, man, time to make some money today. Oh, let's go. That's a nice purple cross down. Retest back into the range. Ah, got this bag in my feet. Get out my feet. Oh. Laptop bag. Oh. Past midline, pushing back down. 2 minutes about to cross down. It's got to push pretty aggressive here. Would have been a 40 point stop loss on that. Oh, sorry to hear that, bud. One trade. You got that. That's nothing. You got that. Oh, yeah. You got that. No worries. I could have been down. My second trade was one of the rare times that it came within a point of my stop loss and didn't take me out and then continued on to my TP. Usually it's the other way. It comes within a point of your TP and then it comes down and stops you out. But it's one of the rare times that it just edged my stop loss and then came back up and gave me a profit. So yeah, man. I mean, that's a pretty big rejection on that 15-minute. I think the short, it looks good. I could have taken it off of here, off this retest here. It's still, how many points would that been? Yeah, like 40 points. Well, I could have done that with 1 micro. 1 micro, I could have taken that short here off the retest of this. So it started to push down. It probably would have been down on the break of this body. So 70 points. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I wouldn't have wanted to do that. I'm fine with missing that trade. Just too much risk on it. Couldn't couldn't find my Kingdom Trades hat this morning, so now I'm wearing my Chargers hat. Got the Star Wars shirt, Chargers hat. I'm way off today. None of my usual. Oh, we're getting we're gonna get a push down here on orb. Yeah, I know, man. It's the short's looking good. The short's looking really good. I just don't have an entry on it. Orb's not completed yet. It's got 10 seconds left. If we go hold above and then we get a nice break below, maybe I'll take a short off the orb. But we got this 5-minute cross here right at the orb. So we break that 5-minute cross, get a nice little retest, continuation, I'll go for it. But it's gotta break. SPX looks good. Orb is formed. SPX is breaking short. Short. How big is this? 27 points. SPX gotta break that orb. Clean break. 20 seconds. Just rejecting back up into it. Yeah, the short looks good, man. I mean, the short looks good. I mean, that 15-minute candle, look at that thing, man. That is a very, very bearish opening candle. Push all the way up and then just slammed all the way back down. But now I'm glad I didn't take a short. SPX is a gap in the candle. Right up to that 1-minute cross. Sorry, bud. Retesting this 5-minute cross again. I can't believe we haven't taken out this 5-minute cross. Not one 5-minute candle closed above that 5-minute cross. So I needed to break this blue candle here, and then you got orb right there. So it'd have to be a nice good break on SPX. I still think the short looks really good, man. I still think that short looks really good. I just want to see some more confirmation. That would have been the touch right there. That 1-minute cross touch. Still 40-something points, but all right, we're getting a break on orb. Another break on orb on SPX. Still holding. Pretty weak break. If it breaks, it's pretty weak. We are breaking the range here. See if we can get a range break. 14's got to hold below 14. We got a good break there. Retest. I'm going to take that short here. Go ahead and take one here. Should have one more. There we go. I don't want to get stopped out here. See if this can get some continuation. All right, good break on orb. Should go. This should go. SPX still pushing. Yeah, we're rejecting the bottom of orb here. Get another good push down, then I'll go break even. There we go. Ah, took me out. It's holding the bottom of that orb. At least I got some profit there. Really held the bottom of orb. SPX breaking back in. This might just be a big range day too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just could be just another swing high on SPX. Or it pushes back down. Another swing high here, where it gives us another push. I would have liked to have seen a break on orb, though. One minute's making a cross. A big. Big breakdown on SPX. Yeah, ATR's at 40, man. That's crazy. It's a rough day. I mean, it's just another one of those sideways. So far, I mean, it's not a huge opening range. I think it's like 150 points. Yeah, not a huge opening range and really big wicking candles, man. Really rough. Really rough trading day so far. Everything I've gotten has just been tiny snags, tiny little 10 points. You know, if I was looking for anything bigger, I'd have been burnt every time. SPX is pushing down again. I'm not going to take a trade unless I actually see this break orb. It's like again, it's just like I had one of those earlier, a really bearish, there's a bearish blue candle, and I have a really bullish purple candle. It's trying to break, dude. It's trying to go down. It looks like it's trying to break down, but it's just getting no follow through, which to me means that, I mean, this thing might skyrocket back up, but just getting no follow through on the downside. But I'm not going to test it. That's just two, though, right? That's just two L's. One day, man. It's one day. Make sure you live to fight another day. If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. You know. The hardest thing for us to do. Hardest things for us to do is just to not touch it. Yeah, we're just going sideways right now. However, in that bottom of that. Yeah, 2 L's. I do 3. But that's, you know, yeah, you got to follow whatever your plan is. I always do 3. And then I'll come back on another session. You know, New York's not doing it. Come back during the power hour. Come back during Asia Open, something like that. You know, Asia Open's probably pretty late for you, but yeah, come back during the power hour. Lots of times, if it's garbage movement during the Open like this, lots of times that 3 to 4 o'clock, just watch out for that 350 candle. I know, dude. It's like it wants to. It's like it needs. It's looking like it wants to go, and it's just not going. Just super resistant. So it makes you want to hit that entry button. I mean, like if this one didn't wick down for me, for that trail to almost basically force me to put my stop in profit, I was gonna be toast on that one too. So that's 2 of my trades that I could have been. All right, we're getting a break on orb. Breaking this 5-minute candle. We can get a break here, and then I'm going to try again. This is a 2-minute cross on SPX right here. The 3-bar break of orb. Break of a 5-minute. That was a good push right there. 30-point trade, though. I'd like to see it come up retest. We're hitting a 5-minute cross on SPX, so this could be a rejection spot here, too. I mean, it's tough, because it's like I could reject up from here. I'm gonna take one short here. I should go up above this crossing candle. That's 50 points. That's going to be my entire profit if that thing takes out. You know, but we're right there. We're crossing that 5-minute cross. If we get continuation to the downside, this could be the short right here, you know. Yeah, boom. Ow. Look at that. Just like that. Just like that. But it's giving me a blue. Yeah. That's 1L for me, man, but it's like that 1L because just because of the sheer volume. Sorry, brother. The sheer volume on these candles is just, I mean, not the volume, but the movement, the price movement on these candles is just so big, and these big wicks back, rejection wicks. Yeah, super rough. And then it's gonna go for the downside. I mean, it's got lots of room. It does have lots of room down. And it looks, I mean, it just looks so good. It looks like it wants to, you know? So I gotta take whatever it'll give me and then just leave it at that. You know, I can't hold on to these trades because they're just so aggressive with their wicks, man. They're so aggressive with their wicks. It's like you gotta take profit immediately or it's gonna come back against you. It's like it's still pushing down. It's still pushing down, but it's just so resistant on the pushes down. Big spikes up. Very resistant way down. Big spike up. Very resistant way down. It's pushing down again. Okay, I got room all the way down to 430. See, there it goes. There it goes. So it makes me want to hit the button. When it does that, it makes me want to hit the button. It's, oh, here's the drop. Here's the drop. Here's the drop I'm waiting for. Here's the drop I'm waiting for. Yeah, dude. No, these wicks are just they're just so deadly. They're just so aggressive. So aggressive. But even then it's like what did it give? 10 points from the break of the candle. You got 10 points. That's all you got. You got 10 points before it wicked up 30, you know? 20, wicked up 20. Gave you 10 points from that candle break. So if you were taking a break of the candle, you got 10 points, and then it wicked up 20. And I was going to come down. It's going to give you 10 points. It's going to wake up 20, 30 points, Yeah, 30 points from that candle low. If you got out at the tick, it came back up another 30 points. And now it's pushing back down. It's going to give another 10 points. And it's going to wake up another 30, 40 points. This is just crazy. This is just crazy. Really tough trading here. Now we formed a cross up, but no signal, no confirmation. The runs up are just far less resistant right now. There's these big, fast moves up, and then these really slow, jagged moves down. It's like impossible trading, man. Like that almost looked like that looked like it was going to be like a trend break to the top side, And if you would have taken that long, you would have been toast, As we're trending down, just chopping. So I even tried on that short. I even tried thinking like, oh, I'm gonna give it some room. Let's go above this candle, and then so it took all my profit from me whenever it wicked up, and then pushed down. Crazy wick, man. It's like I entered in on this short, and I said, I'm gonna give it some room. I'm gonna go all the way above this cross right here, and then it just wicked all the way up, and then continued down. Would have got me plenty of profit on that down move there. Now the short's looking good. Now that short's looking good, but we're still bouncing this 5-minute cross on SPX. SPX just holding this 5-minute cross. There's a 5-minute EMA cross right here, and it's been bouncing that 5-minute EMA cross, looking for a push back up. Just crazy work. Crazy work. Yeah. Yeah, which will make you want to, go short too, right? It's like, man, the overall market trend is down. I mean, look at that. Like the overall market trend is down. All right, we're breaking this 5 again. I wanna push that sell button so bad. I want to push that sell button so bad. Break this blue candle. Can we break this blue candle? Crazy work, man. See, failed to break that 5 minute again. Failed to break that 5 minute again. Now we got this little range here. I mean, like honestly, I'm honestly looking for a long now. I'm honestly gonna be looking for a long now. We got this break. It's like how resistant the downside move is. I'm waiting. I think it's going to break up. I think it's going to take a big break up, and it's going to jump up another 100 200 points, and then it can continue its trend down because it's got such a big downtrend. It can go up 200 points and still be downtrending. 300 points still be downtrending. Good break there. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take this long here. We're going to go to the bottom of this blue candle. And I'm going to take 10 points and if I lose this, I'll be out. That's okay. But I think it looks like we're doing a break on the 5 minute. We're breaking back up into orb. I'm going to just trail this candle by candle. And just getting destroyed. Right back to the bottom of orb. Gonna break this blue candle. Out. Boom. Down $60. It's like, there you go. You had that break on that 5 minute, but it didn't close above the 5 minute. I mean, I should have waited for the closure. You gotta wait for the closure, but it's moving, so it's like I wanted to get in. I want to get in on that big move. Yeah, dude, don't take more trades. Don't take more trades, man. Be done. Be done. Be done. I'm just down $60. I'm really not down that much because I had those wins to start, but it's like, man, this is just yucky. I got one more trade in me, and that's it. I got one more trade. So I'm gonna go 5 minis on this last trade, and either blow everything or down. Oh, brother. Hey, 800 you can come back from though. 800 something you come back from. Live to trade another day. Live to trade another day, man. Come back from that. Come back from that 800. Get some profits. So when you get down $2,000, $3,000, then it's, you know how are you gonna get back? It's gonna be, you're gonna be mentally exhausted to get back from that. But 800, you come back from, man. I mean, that's four $200 days. Four $200 days. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy wicks, man. Crazy wicks. I'm telling you, the power hour is probably gonna be way better. Power hour is gonna be way better. The ATR is 40 and we're going nowhere because of how violent these candles are. Massive amount of points in each one of these candles, and you can't get any of it. You can't get any of it. There it goes. It's trying again. It's trying again. Yeah. Yeah, it's from 3 to 4. 3 to 4 Eastern. All right, let's do this again.
Order submitted.
Wick to make a new low. Again, should have waited for a closure below this blue candle. I didn't wait for a closure. I entered it off no closure. But we are curling down off of orb. We're curling down off of orb, so I'm hoping to catch the final break, catch that real break. You know, there we go. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take it to. I'm not gonna take it to break even. I'm gonna take it to the candle high. Which candle am I looking at? I'm gonna take it to that 5-minute cross. We're gonna take it to that 5-minute cross. We're risking 50 points. You know, it's gonna be $100. It'll be a $160 loss on the day. If I lose this, not bad. $160 loss on a day like this isn't too bad. You know, I'm gonna take this all the way down to, if this thing hits 420, I'll be out. I'm gonna put in one contract here. See if I can hit 420. I just don't trust it to keep going. All right, taking 10 points of profit. Actually, I'm just going to go to candle high. I'm going to go to candle high. So it's going to be in profit now. Yeah, I'm not even going to put that stop on there. I'm going to just trail it candle by candle. We're just going to go candle by candle. That's greed, though. See, we're already starting to resist this 2-minute cross. See if we can break it. There we go. Go top a candle. We've got 20 seconds left on it. Just hit that 420-ish mark that I was looking for. 417, 420, 417. Go top a candle. I'm gonna go top a candle. It breaks a candle, then I'm out. But all right, starting to bounce back off that 2-minute cross. See if we can get some continuation through it. 20 seconds left on the 2 minutes. See if we can break it. I'm gonna go to my live trade. My bad. Couldn't even see the trade. Looks like it's gonna hold that 2-minute cross. Top a candle. This thing wants to jump back up. Another 3-bar break. Yeah, there you go. Send all those short vibes. Send all the short vibes. So that just hit that 20 mark where I put my TP before. See, but now I didn't leave that take profit. Didn't leave that take profit. I should have. Trying to squeeze out every dollar. I'm going to start trailing this tight. We're hitting those 400s. There we go. And with that, I'm up $60. Because I didn't want to risk that much money on a massive stop with these crazy wicks. But that was, I mean, this whole thing was yelling short the whole time, you know. And if you could go in with actual size, you could have made some money there. But it's you couldn't go in with size on that trade because of how big these wicks are. I should have been trailing candle by candle, though. I should have waited for this close, put my stop there, but I just wanted to make sure I don't get popped back up. But it's okay. Now I'm in my gold box. I think that's my 5th win. I don't know if I hit the button there. But still, 5 wins, 2 losses, and I'm up $60. That's a lot of work for $60, man. A lot of work for $60. But now I got nothing. I got nothing below this box all the way down to 150. You know. So I expect a little bounce back here. So right now my stop would be right where I got out at anyway. Right at the top of that candle. Right now, this is where my stop would be. If it rejects back up, then I wouldn't have gotten any more money not trailing that stop type. But yeah, see, and so I was like, yeah, okay, I would have gotten stopped out at the same spot. Either way, trailing it tight or doing that candle by candle. Oh yeah, especially you're feeling like you're close. You know, it's like, oh, I only need. Is it eval? Was it eval or was it a PA? Eval, yeah. So it's like you're so close. You're so close. You're like, I only need $600. $600 is nothing. $600 is easy money, you know. And it's just like, then to go all the way back down, it's like you're starting over. It's worse than starting over because you got that trail, you know. But don't blow it. Don't go in there and just blow it. Take it back. Get it back. I mean, you do whatever you want. I blow counts all the time. The Apex is 90% off right now for their intradays. Oh, I know, right? They're usually, I mean, if you looked at any of the other ones, they're all super expensive. But I'd be like, unless I'm really really consistently getting profits from or getting payouts, unless I'm really consistently getting payouts, I don't think I'd go for a direct to funded unless they were some crazy crazy cheap deal, you know. Um, yeah, at least, yeah, at least for a 25K, maybe for a 25K. I know like Tradeify's 100Ks are like 450. I think they're 25K. Dude, I blew so many back in the day. This is whenever I got in trouble. But this is whenever I was hiding like finances from my wife and really bad situation with trading. And I took a break. And now I've come back since October and been really blessed with a much better mindset. But I was doing, you could do the 25K straight to funded from Tradeify. I think it was $250. $250 for the straight to funded on the 25K, and you do 5 of them, right? So that's $1250, and I'd blow 5 3 times in a night, and it's like, I spent $32.50. What's that? No, it's $1250 times 3, so that's $2,500, $37.50. You know, yeah, getting sponsoring. Yeah, $37.50 that I'd blow in a night sometimes. At least once. I did it once. Where I loaded up 5 straight to fundeds, blew them. Loaded up 5 straight to fundeds, blew them. Loaded up 5 straight to fundeds, you know, and was like, I mean, it was a gambling addiction, was what it was. It's like you couldn't even, if you would have taken that straight to funded, if you had taken that straight to funded and made you know, enough for the payout, you still couldn't get paid out because Tradeify straight to funded has a 20% consistency rule. So why am I blowing these 25K accounts in one night, where if I would have made if I would have made $10,000 on them, then that means I would have to make $50,000 before I can even get the $1,000 payout, you know? Just crazy. Just crazy what how disassociated you can get from the chart, from the emotions from the charting and stuff, you know. It's like that's really what it was. It was just dissociation. Like I was just empty. I just feel empty. I'd look at it and I'm so angry. I just feel empty, and I just pay it again, you know. And yeah, it was definitely a growth moment for me and for my wife and for our entire relationship and how we look at finances. And I literally I stopped trading for like 5 months, 6 months altogether. A lot of prayer, a lot of talks, and then just this last October, I think it was last October, started being okay with coming back to it. And so like the other day, I was wanting to trade on the computer inside the house during the power hour, and she's like, "Oh, and you're showing some signs of the way it was before." I'm like, okay, I'm stopping. I'm done. I'm walking away because I don't want to go back to that. You know, it's like you really have to keep your emotions, your discipline, everything in check, because it can go so fast. Man, look at that dump. Yeah, I wish I wish I would have had more in there. I wish I would have had some volume. Wish I would have gone in with like I said, 5 minis. I said I was gonna go with 5 minis on that last trade, and I didn't do it. Yeah. Yeah, just trying to jump in, try to catch their little piece of this big move down. Yeah, they just want to FOMO it, you know? Yeah, a lot. A lot. See, not me. I want to long it. I want to go long, but that's probably the wrong move too because we're in a downtrending market. But I always want to reverse. I always want to get that big reversal. I want to get that big catch up. You know. And this thing can tank for another. I mean, it's wartime, man. We can tank 1,000 points. This is a buy cross here. Cross happening before the candle. We got a buy signal. But it's ugly. It's below the candle. 28 points. Doesn't look like it's going to close blue. Didn't close blue. Now, is it just making another higher, lower high, or is it actually going to make a break back up? We got that cross on SPX. There's a good cross on SPX. There's a beautiful, beautiful cross on SPX. If I had been watching that, I probably would have taken it. Now I'm FOMOing. Now I want to hit the button. I'm hovering that buy. I'm like, oh, I want to take this and jump in for 10 points. Could have. So I got that 2-minute cross there. But that SPX cross, if I was paying attention to SPX, man, that's my entry. We got a blue candle cross with the EMA cross inside the candle. Should have taken the long right at close. But I was watching the 1 minute on NQ and waiting for it to form its cross. But that's okay. It's one of my problems having so many screens. You have so many screens, you're like hard to look at them all. That's why I think like one big widescreen monitor would be really nice. Or like I was talking about the glasses. The glasses, I wouldn't even see my camera. My screen would be right in front of me. I'd be looking right ahead the whole time. Camera would be gone. Stop. Stop. Did you really? Yeah, you need to. That's not good. I'm glad that you got your money back. I've done it, you know. I've done it a lot, and I've blown accounts doing that too. Blown accounts doing that, but yeah, and that's a problem too, right? It's a little bit of reward. Hey, it worked this time. It worked this time. Maybe I should go 2 mini long again, and then I'll be in profit. Then I'll get all my money back. You know. Yeah, if it's just especially with just the eval on 25K eval, I could definitely see doing that. 90% off right now on Apex. What is that? It's like a $15 account something. Do they even have 25Ks or they only do the 50Ks now? I don't know. Everything's changed now. I like their account structure. I'm not a huge fan of the daily loss limit, but I don't usually hit the daily loss limits. And then I went with 3 of the intradays. I went 3 of the intradays on the 100Ks for this month. So I do $100 for evals every month. Is all I have to spend. So I got 3 of their 100Ks for $30 a piece. Did the intraday trailing because I do tight stops anyway. I do really tight trades. So it's the intraday doesn't bother me. But it was cheaper, 90% off. And then if you do get to where you're getting payouts, you actually get more in payouts on the intraday. But you have to deal with that intraday drawdown. But I definitely like, because I do DCA whenever I have bigger moves. If I'm doing like a 30, 50 point stop, whenever it starts getting really close to that stop, I'll throw in like one more micro because it's like I'm risking another $10 or something, but it'll cut my break even in half. And they're getting rid of that 5-to-1 rule on DCAing. To me, that's what's beneficial to me. But all right, we're gonna break this gold box up again. at the cross is so far below, I can't even get an entry here. Yeah, it is, but so you have to look at it differently, right? You don't look at it as the contracts. For me, it's all about drawdown, right? So the 50K now has. I've always looked at them as $2,000 to drawdown. I guess they were 2,500, but for some reason, because so many accounts are 2,000, I always just look at 50K as 2,000 as drawdown. So if I have $2,000 of drawdown, then I will generally on a 15 point or less trade three micros on a funded or 6 micros on a eval, right? So if I have $2,000 of drawdown, I'm risking 6 micros on an eval for 15 points or less. With the 100Ks, you have $4,000 of drawdown on their accounts, so it's just double, right? So now all I'm doing is, if it's an eval, I'm trading 12 micros on the eval, so it's the exact same risk for my drawdown. I'm not, just because I can have more contracts doesn't mean I'm gonna use more contracts. I'm using the same amount of size for my drawdown. That looks really good. Target is bigger. Yep, the target is bigger. But the plus side to me is, because you can only have so many accounts, right? My goal is to get to 20 Apex accounts, right? But if you have 20 100K accounts, it's almost as if you have 40 50K accounts. Once you break that trailing threshold, you have 40 50K accounts, right? If you trade them with that risk. Getting the profit target is bigger, is definitely bigger. Ratio wise, it's bigger too. But I think they did just change that. They changed that? I don't know if they changed that. This is a short spot right here. I could have hit that sell right there. I didn't notice this was a untapped advanced read. Man, I'm really got to be watching SPX. Untapped advanced read right here for me. This sell signal, untouched cross. Come up the moment it touches that cross and starts to reject. I could short off of it for a quick 10-point scalp. But that's okay. Yeah, so it's your target's 3,000. So now it's actually the same. Let's go to Apex. Can I just go to their dashboard? Now I think it's identical. So if you look at the intraday for the 50K, you have a $3,000 profit target with $2,000 of drawdown. And then, they changed their drawdown to 3,000. It was 4,000 before. Ooh, that's not good. I thought their drawdown was 4,000 before. Okay, well, that's different. So that means I got to adjust my risk. So now it should be 1.5, right? Now it should be 1.5, the contract size. So I shouldn't do more than probably 4 contracts, or I'll just do standard. But yeah, so I base all my sizing off of the drawdown. So I don't really look at the profit target. I'm just gonna keep trading. I'm not even watching where I'm at on these evals. I'm just trading the drawdown, and if I pass them, I pass them. But I'm more focused on my PAs, so I'm just watching my PAs and then letting the evals just kind of trade alongside. And if I pass them, then I have more PAs, But I'm just trying to manage my risk on my PAs. Good little 2-minute retest on that cross. Oh man, it really makes me wish I would have hit that buy button on that SPX cross, man. This was a beautiful. This is my A+ setup right here. Crosses inside the body, right in the middle. Got that close right there. Could have hit the buy right at this moment, and that thing just ran. Failing that advanced read. the to me, it's like your focus shouldn't ever really be on the profits. We look at the profits all the time, but your focus should always be risk management. So it should always be how much am I risking on a trade, not how much can I make on a trade. So, and then you just let the profits come. Oh man, I kind of want to take this. We're coming right up onto a rejection. Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. I used to buy 2 APs, and with NY I went 1 long and 1 short. Yeah, you know, FSP. If you ever watch FSP, he does a red folder day, where he actually runs, because you're not allowed to hedge, right? You're not allowed to go long and short at the same time on 2 separate accounts. You can't do that anymore. But what he does, he'll open up 4 windows with five evals on each one, and then he places limit orders. And so if it shoots up this direction, these half will take it long. And then if it fails and comes back down and those get blown, by the time they get blown, it's triggering the other half to go the opposite direction. So he's only doing half at a time, but it's like he's not putting them both in long and short at the same time, but he's putting limits long and short on all of his accounts. And then if it hits that way, then they so he's kind of hedging without really hedging. But yeah, they say you can't hedge. Hedging's against the rules now. Yeah. Yeah, so he'll have his limit order with his stop, so that once it hits that past eval, it automatically takes him out. And then if it whips back down the other way, he'll catch it with the other contracts on the other side too. Oh yeah. But that's his strategy for passing as many accounts as possible quickly. Is do red folder news. 4 windows are open, and he's using limit orders to have them force him in whichever way the market wants to spike. See if he can catch the spike fast enough to yeah, man, that advanced read's playing out beautifully. Never broke the top. The SPX advanced read's playing out nice. But yeah, he does that to pass his accounts fast. I was really impressed. I mean, I like him because he's a Christian, and he talks, and he's got, you know, calm music in the background. He definitely doesn't trade my style. He blows accounts left and right, nonstop. That's how he trades, is just lots of scalps, lots of contracts, adds it's going down. He's just adding for longs, shoots up, and so he blows a ton of accounts. But he gets lots of payouts too. So he showed his whole breakdown over 24 or 25, where it's like he made $500,000 in payouts, but he also spent $250,000 on evals. So his net profit for the year was like $250,000. So he made $250,000 a year, which is good. You know, it's a good income. But he had to make $500,000, blow $250,000 to make $250,000, because that's just how he trades. That's not how I trade. Oh, here we go. All right, that's my 3rd loss. Took that short. So I ended up with 84 cents down on the day. 5 wins, 3 losses, down 84 cents. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they really look at it anymore if you're doing separate accounts or if it's the same account. If it's the same account. Right. Right. Just to pass the account. You're saying I'll lose one to win the other one, or it'll go up and get you to $2,900 and then come back, stop you out, and stop out the other one at the $2,000 mark, and then come back, stop out your first one, uh, and then you're toast anyway. I tried taking it short. We had the A plus cross down sell signal. The cross was a little high, and now it's breaking. Continuation. It was up, and I just wanted to catch that trade. Lost it. Went in with 3 micros. Lost 10 points on 3 micros. So that's $60. Whenever I was up $60, and so now with the commissions, I am down 84 cents on my third loss. So that is 3 L's, and I'm out. Which is a-okay, man. A-okay on a day like today. And actually, that's just my lead account. My other accounts are still green. I got $7 on this one and $4 on this one. So I made money today. Cuz this one's down 21. Okay, so now I'm down. So I need to make another $20 here. Let's hear 6. That's 10. That's 6, 16. That's 22. Oh yeah, dude, I'm up like $12 on all my accounts. So $12 day. Made $12 in the last 2 hours. Pretty good. But that's three strikes. I am out. Done before 8 in my morning. Done before 8 o'clock in my morning. And we're gonna live to trade another day. I've got these red days on me now. So that just means I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back even harder. We're gonna get some. These red days are all out of the way. They're all getting out of the way. We're going to come back in, and we're going to make some good money. That's what we're going to do. We're going to come back. We got 3 more days this week. 3 more trading days this week. Going to come make some good money. Going to end profitable. But yeah, it's a good trading day, man. I mean, you pulled that eval out of the grave. It was 6 feet under, and you just ripped it right out. But yeah. So not too much damage for this garbage market. Well, everybody, Jesus loves you. He wants to know you in a real and personal way. None of this can be taken with us. This trading is, do it for fun, man. Have some good times with it. Yeah, damage control with risk, man. So that's what it's all about. We're just risk managers. But Jesus loves you. He wants to know you in a real and personal way. What matters is our eternal salvation. So get to know him. Jesus loves you. You guys, God bless. See you tomorrow morning. And then we're going to get a green day. It's 2 red days in a row. Well, I mean, I'm green. But yeah, it's two non-profit days in a row. Going to get some green days. See you guys.